I've got Valeska Van Fleet, my partner and expert in marketing, with me on the TV today. So today our topic is going to be about blogging and doing viral blogging as well as SEO. And Valeska is going to do a training that is going to be on the viral side, and then I will cover the SEO side. And we're not going to give you too much that's going to confuse you. We're going to give you a little bit of the nuts and bolts so that you can get going and get started. And if you check the link on the bottom here, we've got a link provided for you to get your blog set up today. Either Valeska invited you or I did, and you're going to use whoever, whatever link was sent to you. But get your blog started, and then you can start to implement some of the tips that we're going to share with you today. And again, this is for any business owner. This is for realtors, internet marketers, affiliate marketers, shop owners, doctors, chiropractors, attorneys, mortgage companies, whatever business you have, you're the CEO of your own business, and we're helping you to create a real estate technically of your own. So, helping you to get out and edify you and show you what needs to be done. So it's very important for you to pay attention and get your notepad out, and Valeska's going to take over, and we're going to get right into the training. And it should only be about 20-25 minutes. We will go over more in-depth training as we continue, with our TV. But on top of that, we're going to offer you, each of us, if you do sign up and get your blog, when you do that, we will offer you 2 hours of free coaching, whether it's with Valeska or whether it's with me. And in doing that, we will make sure that you have your blog set up properly, help you with what you need to do to get your pictures and your headers going, and whatever else you need to do to get ready to really promote your business. And then we'll give you more nuts and bolts training, as well as plug you into some other private training as well. So keep that in mind. You're going to get a whole lot of stuff with us once you get your blog up and running. But right now we're going to share with you, some tidbits to get you going and excited about growing your business online. So Valeska, welcome, and you can go ahead and take over, ma'am.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Lori. Hi, everyone. My name is Valeska Van Fleet, and I've been a network blogger for about 18 months now. And certainly, I'm just going to share my screen with you for a moment and show you some of the things that came up when I first started blogging, and since then, things that people in my team have come up with, because I actually wrote an email. I actually wrote a blog about how to do a viral blog and make money at it. Because when you buy the blogging system, you're not actually sure how you can make money blogging. Why people would buy a blogging system and read the content that you put out, and how that actually works. And the idea of blogging fills people with dread. I mean, what are they going to write about? They don't even like to write. It takes too much time. It certainly took me too much time in the beginning. And of course, there's always the concern that nobody will be interested in what they have to say. Now, if you're in a niche market and you are giving information about certain niches, then it becomes pretty easy. But if you're trying to blog every day and you don't have a clue about what you're going to write about, then, excuse me just a second, sorry. And I'm back. Sorry about that, everybody. I just didn't want to... do you still see my screen, Lori?
Yes, I can still see your screen.
Okay, great. Well, the art of viral blogging, and some people call it curation, is actually pretty easy. Now, let me start off by saying that, of course, I'm an Empower Network affiliate, which means that I sell the Empower Network blogging system for a commission, and that's how I choose to make my money. There is no guarantee of an income. We're independent business owners, and there's an income disclosure which I would like you to read before you purchase the system from either Lori or myself. Now to continue on. Viral blogging. I'm going to show you my other screen for just a moment. I'm hoping that this will take me to Firefox. And it did. This is wonderful. Now, the first thing that I did when I began viral blogging was, if you can see up here, oh, this is Chrome, darn. If you can see up here, do you see this, Lori, right here? The Alexa toolbar? Is that coming up on the screen?
Yes, I do see it.
Great. I don't know if you can all see it very well. Let me make it a little bit bigger. It's free to install the Alexa toolbar, and the Alexa toolbar gives you an idea of what's trending on the internet at that particular moment. And by trending, I mean what's the most important news, what's everybody reading about at any given time. And you usually get two little buttons like this. They look like little fires that are burning. And if you click down here, you can hit refresh and get the newest hottest, because it refreshes about every 30 seconds or 40 seconds. And you can see McDonald's employee, single mother detained for confronting company. Scroll down, and here I think there's something that's kind of interesting because it's germane, or it's relevant. You're a stay-at-home mom. What do you do all day? Let me take a look at that. So this is somebody who has written a blog, clearly, about what do you do all day. And I haven't actually read this, but let's say that this is something that I wanted to incorporate. The idea of taking a blog and using it virally is to sort of sit on the wings of something that's already picking up viral speed. And you can do that without really being a stealer or plagiarizing, as long as you're always giving credit to the person who originally created the content. So, hypothetically speaking, I could copy this entire article. Now, again, I would read it first. I haven't read it. I just like the title, so I'm going to copy that. And I would then put it in. This is an Empower Network blog, the way it looks right now. As of tomorrow at noon, it's going to look totally different. So this is just for an example. I would post it in, and assuming that you'd read it, I would say I would write a different title because you want to differentiate the content a little tiny bit, and say, what stay-at-home moms do all day. What stay-at-home moms really do all day. And fix up the typos, etc. The point really is that you're going to go through and share the content, but somewhere along the line, you're also going to put in a few thoughts of your own so that you're putting your own twist on it. You're making a few comments of your own so that it isn't totally, it's not only what was in the original article, but it shares your opinion on the subject matter as well. And as you go through it, and this is a perfect article if you are blogging, for as a side income earner, because of course I would fix all of this up. I'm going to just go through this quickly, because what do stay-at-home moms really do all day? Well, of course, as a mom, I have a very strong opinion about that, and we do loads and loads of things, and it's also an opportunity to give a great call to action. I'm going to go back to being on screen now, at the bottom of your blog, you would give a great call to action, which says, if you're a stay-at-home mom and you want to earn additional income, take a look at our blogging system, learn what you can about it, and see if you're interested in coming in, etc., etc., etc. So you always want to end your blog with a call to action. You always want to take a viral blog you want to take a piece of content that is interesting to you, because you want to be able to comment on it and put 2 or 3 lines of opinion or feedback from yourself. You want to include a bit of yourself in everything you do and put your mark on it. And you always want to give a link to the original article so that you're giving credit to that person who wrote the article. And then you send it off, and you can literally get a viral blog yourself on the heels of a viral topic. Now, there are all kinds of other places to look for viral topics or trending topics. You can go to Yahoo, you can go to Google+, you can go to The Atlantic, you can go to the Huffington Post, anything that you find really interesting. YouTube is a great place, and it is so easy to share a video from YouTube, paste it into your blog, and say, look at this great little kitten playing on, and people watch these videos for hours. And again, remember to put in a call to action, and you can run out 2 or 3 viral blogs a day in the space of about an hour if you set your mind to it, and you're getting that little piece of internet real estate out there with your name on it, with your call to action, and you can develop your leads that way. Anyway, I wanted to go quickly so we don't take up too much time. I did do a training video on viral blogging, which we will share with you after the TV session.
Great,
Lori?
Valeska. One other thing that I wanted to mention when it comes to the whole purpose of taking other people's content that's high authority or already getting the viral ranking is because when people go and search for whatever's trending, let's say they heard somebody say, did you hear about that, guy that did that crazy thing, and they go and type in a little bit about what they know about it, since it's viral already, as long as you're putting in your title and you're putting that included in the actual links and linking it back to that high authority post, they're going to find you because of the fact that if you're using the Empower Network blogging system, Empower Network itself is a high authority blog platform.
That's
so
right.
When you're putting your content onto it, you're going to be able to be found, especially when you double whammo it with viral content that's already out there.
That's exactly right.
And what you want to do is, let's say that you, if you are promoting Empower Network as well, when you're driving people to the Empower Network platform, and Valeska can show her screen to you again, it basically on her post has banner ads on the side and on the top that show them how to get their own blogging platform. So you could say that these are kind of, a banner ad is kind of like a billboard. It's like a billboard on your blog. And so when people are reading whatever article brought them there, whether it is a viral video that cracks people up, if it's something that is a brand new movie that just came out that's hot, if it's a news article, something trending like that, whatever it may be, people are looking for it right then and there. And I love Google Trends. I use Google Trends all the time, and it tells me what's trending. Bing does the same thing. Even YouTube has trending videos that you can find right when you log into YouTube.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. See, here's my blog on the easy art of viral blogging and how to make money at it. And you can see here I've got my own videos and capture pages so that you can actually see everything I've written and follow.
And she's going to provide that link as well on the bottom of this actual video so that you can go and see what she's put together on making it easy to do your viral blogging. And like I said, this is just the beginning of what you need to know for viral blogging. There is more that you would have to do. You can't just write a blog and expect people to see it. You do have to share it, and you do have to know how to, what we call it, syndicate.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
that's another training altogether.
I think the idea is to give you an idea of what is possible and
Right.
how it's not really as daunting and difficult as it looks.
Right. I have a girlfriend that loves to post about recipes, and she's a great cook. And she uses Empower Network to share the recipes that she likes. And because it's on the Empower Network, people find it, they follow her, and they then follow her on Facebook, they follow her on Twitter, they follow her on Pinterest, so they like what she's putting out there. And then she does also she's an affiliate with Empower, so she does sell blogs to them so they can do the same thing. That's what's so beautiful about this, is you're sharing whatever it is that you do on a powerful platform. And if you choose to be an affiliate for the 1995,
Yes,
Valeska?
$19.95 for the affiliate fee.
If you choose to do that, it's a no-brainer, because as people are already directed to your billboard banner ads on your website for the blog platform, when they do decide to buy the platform and it's directed from your site, you're going to earn 100% commission on it. And what you're doing is just driving people there based on what you like to talk about, write about, share, trending information, training, whatever it is that you do, or talk about your business. That's the beautiful part about it if you choose to be an affiliate. You do not have to be an affiliate to use Empower Network's blog platform. It's no different than if you were to use WordPress or Blogger just to blog, but the double benefit of Empower Network's platform is, one, tomorrow it's going to be mobile, and number two, on top of that, is that it's high authority, meaning it's already got the popularity and rankings for both Alexa.com, Google, Bing, everywhere. So they've done the hard work for you. And so you blogging on a platform where they've already been noticed is going to help you. That's like powerful juice that it's putting through for your blogging.
Gas.
So it's crazy.
Well,
yeah, that's a good way to see it.
The thing to think about is the platform itself is going to be immensely powerful, and there's merit in using it just to advertise your own business, particularly if you're a professional service or a retail service, a kind of service where you don't necessarily have to have a monetary transaction on your site. You just want to get out information, as if you were a realtor or a doctor or a dentist or a photographer, any kind of service. But if you're
Well, and like we were talking about earlier, Valeska, there's trending news that happens for those types of industries. For example, the housing market, with the rates low right now, but what's going to happen, that's due to the government shutdown, but the loans aren't able to get processed if they're federally granted. And insured. So, that's trending news, right? So as a realtor, if you're using trending news, which is going viral anyway, you're driving traffic to your own little piece of real estate on the internet. So it's very powerful, and it's the same thing with the mortgage broker. If they wanted to share how great and crazy low the rates were, but then also educate people on, what could happen if they don't take advantage of getting a loan right now. So, there's so many things that you can do in any industry to use a blog. And if you don't want to use Empower Network's banners and things like that, you can customize this blog and take them off if you're not an affiliate, and completely just, use the juice from being on the platform. But again, we both run other businesses, and in doing so, we know the power of promoting our other business through the platform, but also creating a second stream of income just because people are going to be on our page anyway. So it's powerful to do that.
And just to clarify what an affiliate fee actually means, you're purchasing a blogging system for $25 a month, and that's a tangible product that you're actually buying, just as if you were buying a subscription to Time Magazine or an app that you had a monthly subscription on, except that this is going to be a million times more powerful. The affiliate fee, however, gives you the right to resell. It's like a reseller's license, and to earn the 100% commission, and it also enables you to process the monetary transaction that needs to take place. You don't need to get your own merchant account because Empower Network provides that for you. So the $19.95 affiliate fee is not a way to skim a little more money off the top and pad the sale. That is all used up by all of the service that you're needing to get, like the merchant fee, in order to be able to process transactions on your website.
That's correct. And
I wanted to make that clear so that
right.
It's not a $25 product disguised as a $45 product disguised as a $25 product.
Right. It's two separate things. You've got your product, which is the blog platform, and the 25 covers your hosting and all the themes and everything that you need to have that blog running. And the affiliate fee is only if you choose to have another stream of income, period. Right. And again, that fee does, basically goes right back into the company to make sure that they can provide a hosting platform so cheap, and give you everything that you need. So
the processing of the payments.
Right, and the e-wallet, because the merchant account, if you had to go get your own merchant account, not only would it take a long time for you to get paid, but it also is very expensive. So with who Empower Network uses for their merchant account, it is streamless. As soon as they process the commissions, it's in your bank account. Literally, you can transfer it to your bank right from the e-wallet, and then it's there for you within a couple of days from once they released it. So to me, I love that because I get an email on Friday that says, you've earned your money. I go into the e-wallet merchant account and I transfer it to my bank account. It's very seamless and it's worth it to do that. So basically, we just wanted to touch why we would encourage you to be an affiliate if you're going to use a blog platform. If you don't, that is not a big deal. You're still going to benefit 1,000% in your business for just using the platform. Wanted to talk to you a little bit about SEO. SEO means search engine optimization. And basically, think of it like this. If Google is out there and they're one of the biggest search engines in the world, well, a search engine and search engine optimization means that you want to optimize their search engine to be able to drive traffic. And you've got to understand what Google, Bing, and Yahoo are looking for. How do people get on the first page? How do they do that? When you go and search for a keyword, let's say that you're looking for a specific type of car, okay? And you want this year car, you want this model, you want all of these things, or even a Forerunner, whatever it is. People shop for toys and boats and everything all day long. They do product reviews. Maybe they're looking for a new hunting item, or they're looking for a specific boot or coat. Whatever it is, they're going to specifically type those words into Google, okay? And let's say they say, what is the warmest coat that you can buy for below 25 degrees? Okay, if they're going to type something in like that, then you need to know how to do what's called keyword homework. And keyword homework is that you're not going to just guess at what people are typing in to Google to find the articles they're finding. You're going to specifically write your blog and create your content according to what Google keyword shows you is what people actually type in. It's a huge mistake if you don't do your keyword homework because, again, you don't know what people are typing in exactly unless you go and do your homework, okay? And there's training that you'll be able to get from us that shows you how to do your Google homework and how to add toolbars to your actual, like Firefox is what most of us use, that will help you when you're doing your search to make sure that you really narrow down that keyword, and even a long tail keyword search, which I'm going to provide a link to a blog I wrote about long tail keywords. And in doing so, what you're doing is you're trying to get your content in your blog on the first page of Google. The reason you want to do that is because how often when you do a search do you look at the second, third, or fourth pages? I know I don't. I very rarely go past that. You know, most of the time I'm going to find what I want on the first page. And that's just
You barely go down to the bottom of the page sometimes.
right. You barely go down to the bottom of the page. So it's really important to, if you're going to promote your business, your company, your product, whatever it is, to learn what people are searching for in order to find you. Okay, so you know, I talk about real estate a lot because my background is real estate. But you know, what would my customers search for if they were looking to buy a home? Well, I would have to do my homework and look, but they're going to look for a city, a school district, a neighborhood. They're going to be very specific. If they were to put in just Columbus, Ohio, they know they're going to pull up a whole bunch of stuff they don't want. So if you're writing keyword articles based on homes for sale in Westerville, Ohio, and you're more specific on what they're looking for, they're more likely going to come to your website, your blog, and then choose you as their realtor. Okay? So it's very important to be able to not only know what niche or area or market you want, and that niche I'm talking about is in any business, who is your consumer? Who is your customer? You know, what is it that they're looking for? What do you solve for them? What problem do they have that you solve for them? What type of products do you sell that they need, that they're looking for? You have to understand that you have to know how to do the keyword search in order to draw that traffic, because your goal is to rank on that first page of Google, and you do that with a blog. You do that with a blog. That is your advertising for you, and you are going to blog using keywords that you've researched throughout your blog. And you can't just throw it in there not knowing what you're doing either. There's certain methods and ways of entering your keyword into your blog that will stand out to Google, because Google and Bing and Yahoo have what's called search robots or bots that go out. And these bots go out throughout the day looking for fresh live content. And if it's something that's ranking high, man, that bot is going to follow you. And they're going to follow you, and they're going to continue to look at what you're doing, and that is how you start to rank on the front page. So if you're going after a keyword, I know a guy that goes after MLM, and he writes thousands of articles, heavy keyword for multi-level marketing, and he ranks on the first page. And if you go look at Google and put MLM, you will know who I'm talking about because he is all over the place.
You can't even get past the L in MLM, and he comes up.
You can't even beat him because
no.
because he's done this. Yeah, he is, and you know that's what you want to do, is follow his example and be able to get your keywords ranked for your business or for whatever it is you're going after. A lot of us like to do product reviews, and we like to do business reviews because those are very hot right now, especially for the fact that the world is in such a crisis, especially in the United States. People are losing their jobs still. You know, they've got college degrees and they're not able to get a job in their field. So a lot of them are turning to home-based businesses, and they're not sure what business to join. They're scared. They don't want to get ripped off or scammed or anything. So, you know, writing a business review on a network marketing company or a home-based business is a great way to get traffic and rank on Google, because you're using that company's name as a keyword. But you can't, you know, again, you can't just use the company's name as a keyword. You have to figure out what people are searching in particular to drive you there. Okay, you know, search engine optimization. Some people love it, some people hate it, and let's just make this clear that for one thing, you know, if you're looking to make another stream of income and you join Empower Network, you don't have to blog. You don't have to use the blogging platform. But in my opinion, if you're just you know, driving traffic online like you would do paid ads and things like that, you're missing the whole point of getting viral, organic, true leads. And when you're building your business on a blog, you're not paying for that traffic. I mean, you're not spending thousands and thousands of dollars to do paid advertising. So if you do, you know, think about joining Empower Network and it's just to sell it as a product, which is fine, you know, just, you know, utilize the blog. You know, you don't have to utilize it, but again, it's it's one of the most important assets to building your business online is having your blog, having your again, piece of real estate that you're able to constantly put live content and feed on it. And it's just going to be that much more powerful. If you're doing paid ads as an affiliate marketer and you're just pushing products all the time, you know, you're not really building a loyal following or a list. You're not really building yourself up. You're not creating value for people to come back and see what you're doing. So in my opinion, you know, blogging is a huge key to internet marketers, affiliate marketers. You know, if you are in those industries, you really need to take a look at Empower Network's blogging platform and, you know, learn the techniques that it needs to do viral or SEO and allow Empower Network to teach that to you, because it wouldn't be here and it wouldn't exist if it didn't work. You know, that's the bottom line.
Well, the other thing to think of is advertising itself has changed so dramatically in the last 10 or 15 years.
Right.
Dynamic content, and by that I mean content that's constantly changing, is king. People go to their computers less and less, but nonetheless their devices, their laptops, their smartphones, their iPads, their tablets, for all of the information. And you providing it in a short blog, updating that whenever you can, however you can, is the most powerful form of advertising that you can possibly be using. And the more that you're putting out there, the more frequently you're going to get found. And I think that that's
right.
what Lori's really trying to make.
Right.
Is you start putting out valuable content on a regular basis. It doesn't have to be War and Peace. You know, it can be a short piece of information that's important to somebody who's looking for something, and bam, you've got somebody who's going to go back and say, oh yeah, this is where I found this.
Right, and the thing is, you know, it's so funny because if you really think about how much people are on Google, it's really almost a verb now. You know, I Googled it, and it's so funny because, you know, let's say you say, well, how old is Brad Pitt now? Oh my God, I don't know. Let me go look, and boom, you know how old Brad Pitt is. You know, that's the internet is just full of resources, and people are on their phones and looking on Google constantly. And if you, just like Valeska did her search on viral for you, and she pulled up somebody's blog. So understand that when you go to look, and pay attention, when you go and Google, look and see if the content that you go and read about isn't on somebody's blog. It probably is. And even some of the companies like ABC, NBC, Huffington Post, New York Times, they all have blogs. All of them do.
Oh, yeah.
Because that is an ad that's constantly being updated with live feed, and Google likes live feed. So that's why the blog works. It's so fast to update. And a website, the traditional websites were hard to update. Once you had your website designer create it for you, you know, they'd put you know, a little bit of feed into it and some meta tags, but it wasn't as powerful enough to really get Google's attention or to compete against other people in your industry. So the blog can do that, and that's why these big, huge companies utilize blogs as well. So again, I challenge you to go onto Google, and as you're Googling, realize that you're reading blogs every time that you go and look up information. That's how powerful it is, and that's an amazing tool that is going to be put into your hands, and that's what we're sharing with you, is something so powerful that if you really take the time to understand it, you will realize that you really have no choice if you're a business owner but to start to blog. You really don't. If you want your business to be on the internet in front of people, build a loyal following, and be around for a long time. There was an article I read the other day just stating that if you're not on the internet as a business in the next 5 years, then you're probably going to be out of business. And that's the truth, because most people are going to use a dry cleaner they found a website online. They're going to use, you know, a flower shop because they were able to see your prices and everything online. And again, if they can't find your website or they can't find, you know, what you do, then they're going to go use somebody else. So it's really important to understand that, even as a dentist or a chiropractor,
Oh
you
my God.
always have competitors. You always have somebody down the street that's offering the same thing, but maybe your services are better. Maybe you have, a brand new machine that just came out that's going to, make somebody's procedure even better. What how powerful that is to make sure you stand out and make sure that people come to you. And then also, it's a way of having testimonies and reviews on there that you can constantly have your customers be able to put that on, and you can submit it to your blog. You can even take pictures of your customers and, add it and add the testimonies, because people want to know they can trust you before they come to you. That's what it's about. And Facebook, being that people are on average on Facebook 5 hours a week, so that's about an hour a day. If you're engaging on Facebook, utilizing your blog, driving people to it, and they know what you do, then you're going to create longevity in your business. That's the power of what we're trying to share with you and tell you. Did you have anything to add to that, Valeska?
Well, yeah, I guess, again, in an age of product or service differentiation, what a blog allows you to do, because you can add video, you can add audio, it allows you to market yourself as well as your business. And by that I mean, if you are a dentist and let's say you're a good pediatric dentist, well, there isn't a kid in the world that isn't afraid of going to the dentist. And you can come on and can bring out some of your personality and show the wonderful, warm, comfortable environment with the great glasses as they can sit up and watch Lion King or Nemo as they're getting their teeth cleaned, whatever. That's powerful stuff. And that is something that's not conveyed in a little card that comes in your mailbox or on the side of a bus or in any way, shape, or form, or even in just an ad that appears online. You've got a vehicle that you can market yourself as your business, and that's just awesome. That is what it's all about. That's how you differentiate yourself from everybody else, whether you're a realtor, a dentist, a hair manicurist, a network marketer. It doesn't really matter. People want to know who they're doing business with. People want to like who they're doing business with, and that's your opportunity. That's what the blog gets you, because as we said, it includes the content, but it includes audio, video, works. So you can really present yourself as you are. So I think that we've run the gamut, unless you see any questions, Lori. Lori? Are you there, Lori? It looks like maybe we lost contact for a moment. Oh, there, she's back.
Are you there?
Yep.
I don't know what happened.
We lost you for a second. Gosh, no, I know that's happened to me.
Okay. Well, anyway, I want to, just thank Valeska again for sharing her viral tips on here. And as far as SEO, I'm going to provide a link for more training with that, and so is Valeska for the viral, as well as our links to get your blog set up and allow us to help to edify your business as a business owner. And again, we're offering the coaching for you for your business to help you get set up and teach you the marketing skills that you need if you do go ahead and get your blog set up, and you're going to do that through the link below. So once that happens and you do that, contact us and let's set up a time where we can do our one-on-one coaching with you. And again, we charge a couple $100 to do that, and we're not going to charge you as long as you are getting the system set up and contacting us. We want to be able to edify you on our show, be able to help you to grow your business, and really get the word out to people that this is the key, this is the solution to their marketing problems. So thank you for joining our show today, and tomorrow you're going to be able to come back at 12:30 Eastern Time and get more training from us. The replays are always going to be there until the next day, and then if you do go to our YouTube channels and subscribe, you'll be able to watch them again and again and take notes and do what you need to in order to get things set up. So again, thank you for joining us today, and make it a great day. Thank you, Valeska.
Have an extraordinary day. Bye-bye.
Bye.